Hello. So today I'm going to show you how to create this bikini skull top. Um, I'm using medium weight yarn. This one is quite thin, so I'm using 3mm hook, and I'm starting with a slip stitch. Then I'm going to chain. Right here I'm just showing you how I do it. For a C cup I would be chaining 30. How to know the length of the chain? So you are going to take measuring tape and you're going to measure your under boob to your apex. That's your length, and that's how long your chain needs to be. Once you have the chain, you're only going to go into the back loops until you reach the end of the row. I'm going to be working with single crochets. However, if you desire to save some yarn and do this faster, you can go for half double crochets. If your yarn is too thin, you can also decide to double it up, and this is going to save you time and it's going to save you some yarn. And right here I reached the top. This is the last stitch. So I inserted one single crochet and I'm going to insert 2 more single crochets. If you're a beginner, my advice is to put a stitch marker into that middle stitch so that you do not lose it. This is the basis for our pattern today. So if you want to create a nice bralette cup, you have to know where that middle stitch is. After that, you're just going to continue working single crochets until the end of the row. And this is the last stitch of the row. I'm going to chain one and turn my work, and I'm going to be working in that first stitch from the hook. I'm going to insert one single crochet and continue single crocheting until the top. And once you reach the top of this row, into that middle stitch, you're going to insert 3 single crochets. This is going to ensure that the shape is triangular and that it curves up a little bit so that it can hug your breasts normally. So you will continue repeating this pattern until you reach your desired width and length, and until it covers as much as you wish. I'm a medium size and I usually go about 12 rows, but it can sometimes depend. So better test it. This is what it looks like when it's done. And right now I'm going to make straps. So I'm just going to, I was doing kind of like the border on this bralette top, nothing special. I was just going in a circle just with single stitches, and here I'm going to chain about 200. I cannot tell you how long it is, I did not measure it, but go as long as you think you need it. Trust me, you always need a little bit longer than you think. So after that, you can leave it as is and cut it out, or you can just slip stitch into that chain that you just created. I did not do that. I like them to be as thin as possible. And here I have a chain that's going to go around my body and at the bottom. So I am showing you that sometimes things don't go as planned or as easy. I mean, I do have knowledge and experience crocheting, but because of the angle I was working in, it did not go that smoothly. But trust me, if you are a beginner and you're trying to make this, sometimes things are not going to be easy. Don't give up and try to figure it out. Sometimes things are not going to seem logical, but I've been there. So just keep on working and testing and see what you're doing wrong. And if it's hard, it's normal. It's meant to be. I mean, I mostly do simple designs because I don't like to complicate things, and it's working out well for me. So don't give up. I forgot to mention that this bottom chain was about 2 meters long, like 6 feet. I like to go a little bit longer because it's a lot easier for me to subtract than to add, and it's easier for everyone. And also it's going to have front closure. I like to tie my bralettes in front as opposed to the back, but you do you. It's fine if you want it in the back. It's the same process. And once they're done, it's time to add the skulls. So I just use needle and thread, regular needle and thread, nothing fancy, to secure them. It's the easiest way to add any patchwork of your desire to any of your crocheted or knitted things. And to me, this is the easiest way to do these things, as opposed to figuring out how to crochet a skull and then create a triangle after it, just all in one go. And plus they're going to be holes, so you will have to put some padding. Anywho, this is the easiest way. And also one more benefit of working this with just needle and thread: if you don't like the placement of your skull or anything that you're attaching, you can always change it. It's as easy as that. You just cut the thread and redo it. You cannot do that if you have already crocheted everything in. It's always going to be lopsided and not even. However, I decided to keep this top with just one skull. I did attach the other one just to show you what it would look like. It's actually very cute, but I decided that just one is more than enough. If you like this little tutorial, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's for free, and I hope to see you again. But before I go, I just needed to say, please secure your work by threading the needle and thread through a few times and making small loops. And this is what it looks like. Sorry, I did not want to get naked for this. So it is cute. I already tested it in the water and at the beach, and it looks awesome. It feels even better. Here's what it looks like with both skulls on. Choose your way. It's totally fine. Thank you for watching. Bye.